This is Volante with the Real Life segment. And again, this segment is not scripted. And this is something that sort of just popped into my mind on the way to the studio this morning. And I'm going to simply ask you a question. Are you a funnel or a vessel? And I thought about this because both are things that we pour into. But a funnel has no bottom. And what you pour into a funnel, it goes straight through out the other end. A vessel has a bottom. And what you pour into a vessel, it stays in the vessel until you decide to pour it out. And so let's look at the funnel. A funnel is that a funnel type person is that person who you invest in them, you give to them, and it's like nothing ever comes of it. It goes straight through. Either they pass it on to someone else or they just let it go to waste. And we don't want to be a funnel. And also, if you look at it, funnels are designed where they're large at the top and they're narrow at the bottom. So it has this large spout so it can take in a lot. And sometimes it'll even give the illusion of being full. But after a certain amount of time, it's going to go straight through and it's not going to stay full. So if you have a funnel type of character, you're never going to be able to live a rich, full life. Everything is going to go straight through you. And I'm thinking of the example of when someone is sick or has diarrhea, or you're eating or whatever you have when you're sick, nothing stays on your stomach. It goes straight through you. And it's a sick feeling because you get hungry and you want to eat, but the food goes straight through you. It won't stay there. You're not getting any nutrients from it, so you're never satisfied. And that's what a funnel type lifestyle is. You never have any satisfaction. People with a funnel type character are typically angry, frustrated a lot because they seem to be always doing something. And it's a funny thing about a funnel. A funnel can get things, but can't keep it. So now you have all of these things that have gone through you, all of these attempts, all of these failed attempts, and it just beats you down because you can't figure out why you can't hold on to anything and why you can't build anything and why your life never becomes full. So we have to look at that and we have to cap off that funnel and become a vessel. A vessel is a container. It's able to hold what you put in it. And even if you look at a vessel, a ship is styled at a vessel as a vessel. A vessel is able to deliver and reach its destination with its cargo intact. That's the kind of person that you want to be. You want to be able to hold on to what people invest in you. And in order to do that, you have to be appreciative and to care for it and to prepare a proper place for it and know what your capacity is, and know that when you're at capacity that you have to stop, and know that when you're not at capacity that you have to go get more. And when that vessel is full, there is a sense of accomplishment. There's a sense of satisfaction. You can be happy. There's a sense of contentment and peace. And that's what you want. You want to be a vessel. A vessel can be used. And I cannot talk about this topic without referring to being a vessel that is used by God. God put us here for a specific purpose. And everything for me always goes back to that purpose and living life on purpose and living life by design. God has you there for a purpose. And if you don't meet that purpose, if you don't walk in that divine purpose, you will always be a funnel. You will never be able to accumulate anything. But when you allow yourself to be a vessel and you go to God and you ask him, Lord, what is it that you have for me to do? What is my mission? What is my assignment? And when you make a commitment to fulfill that assignment, then God fulfills you and you become a vessel and he starts to pour out his blessings. And not only will the vessel be full, but my Bible tells me that he will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you do not even have room to receive. There's an old song that I love and it says, fill my cup, Lord. Fill it up, Lord, and let it overflow. Jesus said, I am come that ye might have life, and that more abundantly. You should not be scuffling. You should not be scrapping and surviving. God did not say he would make you a survivor. My Bible says that, nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors. And I have my own little twist on more than a conqueror. If you're a conqueror, you just won. You won that battle. But when you're more than a conqueror, that means you cannot be defeated. You are perpetually victorious. And that's what God wants for us. And you are a vessel. And you can carry out the will of God. You can carry out the plan of God in your life. So this is a good time of year to have this discussion. We're starting a new year. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself this question. Am I a funnel or am I a vessel?